Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. All praise is due to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has granted us the blessings of faith, health, and the opportunity to gather here today in this virtual space. A warm welcome to all of you, and thank you for connecting with us today for our webinar, Childhood Inside Gen Z's Mind, Social Media, Stress, and Self-Image. And before we begin, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Salah Rahma, and is it an honor for me to serve as your master of ceremony for this live webinar session. And I am so grateful to be here with all of you as we explore a topic that is increasingly relevant to today's young generation. And thank you for joining us online. As we know, many young people continue to face challenges related to mental well-being, digital pressure, and self-perception. And
Yeah.
allow me to share our agenda to this session. First, opening. Second, an introduction from our moderator. Third, the material presentation from our speaker. And fourth, closing. Without further ado, I am pleased to invite our moderator, Raihana, to lead this session. Raihana, the floor is yours.
Thank you so very much, Haula. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And warm greeting to everyone here. I am honored to serve as your moderator for today's webinar. Our discussion inside Gen Z Mind, Stress, Social Media, and Self-Image is aimed at understanding the unique physiological challenges faced by Generation Z with rapid technology advance, increasing academic pressure, and constant exposure to idealized online lifestyle. It is crucial for us to explore how these factors shape Gen Z mental and emotional well-being. Before we proceed, allow me to read a brief curriculum vitae of our speaker today. Hmm, Name is Zahra Amelia. She is born Bandung, 6 April 2006. Religion Islam, from Indonesia. She is from Babakan Bandung, RT 2 RW 3. Her phone number 089091436005. Email Zahra Amelia 60 gmail.com. Her education SDN Lui Bandung 02, SMP Negeri Wandaya Kolot, SMK Negeri 2 Balenda. Zahra, your now I would like to welcome our speaker Zahra to deliver her presentation. Zahra, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Raihana. Let's begin by taking a moment to really think about what Genji is experiencing today. People often say that young people are easily stressed or too dramatic or overthinking everything. But when we take a closer look, the pressure that Kenji carries is actually very real and very complex. Many of us wake up already feeling like we're behind from the moment we open our eyes. We think about assignment, exam, team project, deadline, and expectation, not only from school or university, but sometimes from family, friends, or even society. We're expected to do well academically, stay active in organization, build portfolios, look for internship, and somehow maintain friendship and a social life. It's like running a race where the finish line keep moving further away. And then, before we even get out of bed, we check our phones and suddenly we're hit with an overwhelming amount of information. News about global conflicts, climate disaster, tragedies, economic struggles, even if this even don't involve us directly, they affect our emotion. They make us feel uncertain, anxious, or even helpless. Information overload has become such a normal part of life that we don't really how heavy it can be. And we haven't even started talking about comparison. Gen Z lives in a world where comparison happens almost automatically. We see our classmates getting achievement, our friends starting business, strangers traveling the world, and random people online living what looks like a perfect life. It's so easy to fall into the mindset of why am I not like them or why I'm not doing enough. That type of pressure built quietly, and often we don't realize how deeply it affects our mental state. Now let's shift to something that intensifies all of this even more: social media. Social media is part of our everyday routine. We open it when we wake up, when we're bored, when we're stressed, when we're supposed to be doing something else. It's always there. The challenge is that social media show us a version of life that is very far from the reality. We see perfect bodies, perfect skin, perfect friendship, perfect relationship, and perfect achievement. But what we don't see is everything behind the scene: the filters, the editing, the angels, the lighting, the dozens of photos that were rejected before the good one was posted, yet somehow we compare our unfiltered life to someone else carefully curated highlight. And sometimes, without noticing, we start measuring our value based on like, comment, views, or followers, we start thinking twice before posting something because we're worried about what people will think. Even something simple like a selfie or a story becomes stressful, and slowly these habits shape our self image. They change the way we see ourselves. It's not surprising that many Gen Z individuals struggle with confidence. Many feel like they're not attractive enough, not successful enough, not productive. Social media magnifies these insecurities, and because we see them every day, the impact become deeper and deeper. But there's the important part: it doesn't have to stay this way. Managing stress, social media, and self-image doesn't mean we have to stop using technology or disconnect from the world. It simply means we need to be more aware of how it affects us and how we respond to do it. One simple thing we can do is take short breaks from our screens, not something extreme like deleting all apps, but just small pause, maybe an hour without checking notification, or keeping the phone away during meals, or giving ourselves quiet time before bed. This small habit can make a big difference in reducing anxiety. We also need to remember that we have control over what we see. Our social media feed don't just appear randomly. They're shaped by what we follow, what we like, and what we allow into our daily lives. If certain accounts make you feel insecure, stressed, or pressure, it's perfectly okay to unfollow, mute, or distance yourself, and instead you can fill your feed with things that inspire you, teach you something new, or simply make you feel good. Another important step is learning to accept ourselves, not in a dramatic or cheesy way, but in a realistic, human way. Everyone has flaws. Everyone has insecurities. Everyone has days where they feel behind on answer. What we see online is just a tiny part of someone's life, usually the best part, and comparing ourselves to that will never be fair. But one of the most powerful thing we can do is trying to real life connection, spending time with people who genuinely care, having honest conversation, loving, sharing stories. This thing give us a sense of belonging that social media can never replace. Real relationship remind us that we are more than our online identity. And if things ever feel too heavy, talking to someone can help more than we expect. Whether it's a friend, a family member, a mentor, or a counselor, sharing what's on your mind can make the burden feel lighter. As we reach the end of this session, I want to leave you this thought. Gen Z is growing up and world that is incredibly fast, incredibly connected, and incredibly demanding. But at the same time, Gen Z is also one of the most creative, resilient, and social aware generation we've ever seen. Yes, the pressure are real, the comparison are exhausting, and yes, mental health challenge are becoming more common, but learning to understand our stress, being more mindful with social media, and building a healthier self image can help us face this challenge with more strength and more clarity. So, I hope this session encourage you to reflect on your own habits, your own emotion, and your own relationship with social media. And I hope it remind you that you're not alone in what you're feeling. Many people your age are going through the same thing. Maybe that's all for me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your listening. And most importantly, thank you for taking a moment to care about your mental well being. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Zahra, for delivering such a clear, relatable, and meaningful explanation. Your insights has help us understand how stress, social media, and self image truly affect Gen Z today. To all participants, thank you for your attention and engagement. Now I would like to return this session to our Master of Ceremony, Haula, for the final closing remark. Haula, the time is yours.
Okay. Thank you, Raihana, and once again, thank you to Zahra for the very insightful presentation. We have now reached the end of today's webinar, titled Inside Gen Z's Minds, Stress, Social Media, and Self-Image. And we hope the session has provided valuable understanding and reflection for all of us. One On behalf of the committee, we would like to express our gratitude to all participants who joined us today. Thank you for your time and your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.